metric tons from the strategic reserve of grain or food, and another 62,000 tons or 60,000 tons of rice is going to be made available just to tide us over that period. Because you have a good dry season harvest, you have a good wet season harvest, and that issue, because the inflation is food inflation. And I don't want to take our time going into the fact that it is going across the border and so forth. But what I would say is this: by emphasizing putting food, putting money in people's hands, giving people purchasing power, that maybe raises prices a bit, but it stops it going across the border, because at a little higher price, the farmers will sell locally. And in terms of putting purchasing power in people's hands at this critical time, apart from the direct payments, there's the nano industries, the artisans, the water sellers, the food sellers, and repairers, and so forth. They are all, there's 50 billion naira going to be given across that whole ecosystem. 774 local governments, at least 1,000 people will benefit from 50,000 naira. Gives them cash in their hand to go and do what they feel is their priority. If it's food, they'll go to the market and buy food. Similarly, small and medium scale, and I'm trying to speak, Senator, to what you said about what about the economy as a whole. The economy is not the large scale. The heart of the economy is small and medium scale, especially in an entrepreneurial country like Nigeria, where everybody wants to be, quote unquote, on his own, working for himself. And those small and medium scale enterprises are being given funding at 9% right now through a scheme with the BOI. And the private sector is also coming in. Access Bank, we commiserate with them at this sad time for them. They've just weighed in with 50 billion naira for the small and medium scale sector. And we need that. We need state governments, we need the private sector to have all hands on deck to help the weaker in the society. We talked about inflation, and you have helped to solve that. But where has it come from? It's come from 8 years of just printing money. And the issue is that that money was not matched by productivity. It's not like when you earn dollars and you print the naira alongside it, although there's even a better way than that. But that's still not as bad. It's not as if the money is matched by productivity, increase in output. It is not. And what happened was that for 8 years, the weak were left to their own devices. It is the privileged few that took everything. That's the reality. So that money supply must be sucked back out to balance the economy. You, distinguished senators, have helped. You have given us the mandate to raise 7 trillion naira, which we will do by sucking money from the market, using to pay back the central bank and give the government a balanced books. We are going to audit. Even the 22.7 trillion is still there, and that also must be dealt with through the markets, not through something that was just printed. But we will audit because we need to be sure. I think on the issue of recovery, sir, it is clear that there's funding under the Presidential Infrastructure Development Initiative. And Senator Alero, fiscal policy. I think I've said that fiscal policy to encourage growth and investment is being looked at. May I just end this section, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman?
I think the Honorable Minister, you're not doing bad here. You touch almost every people you are giving surplus to are the same people that are employed. They collect their salary, they collect their allowances, they collect their pardon anywhere they go. So it's very important, Mr. Minister, you look at that. And then the envelope budgeting, which one of us spoke about, you will see so many line items. It's continuous, it's just in the system. But from the budget office, they just roll it out and present it as a budget. There's need for us to seriously, not only you on that side, but even us here, to look at it. And this is the reason why we need to create the office, this budget office in national. It's very important. So with this, I think I will commend the Honorable Minister for being up to date with the situation about the economy. And also appeal to the Honorable Minister to work towards getting us